Okay, y'all, we are back in the room. It is day 2, and we have just come back from the mall again, shopping. But you know what? I bought a lot today. A lot of like little like things, but not a lot, but just a couple of yeah. But the thing that I'm really excited about is this KFC right here. I got like 2 wings and some fries, and of course, I got a bottle of water. All of this really, I think, probably equated to maybe like $2 or $3. I'm like, yo, like this is living right here. Like, what am I doing in the United States? I'm telling you, if I could move to Thailand tomorrow, I think I would. I think I would. I like the vibe here. It's something about it. I feel like, and of course, this is only day 2, and I haven't really done a lot. Tonight, we're going to be going to dinner. A lot of the people have arrived or are arriving today for our group trip. I'm so excited. This makes me even more excited for our upcoming trips to Zanzibar, September 22nd through the 28th. If you are interested, have never been to Africa, like I haven't been to Tanzania yet. One of my friends has been, and she absolutely loves it. I had another friend that went to Tanzania when he was visiting his family in Kenya. So I am so excited about going there in September 22nd through the 28th. Be sure to tap into that. And then we are going to Cape Town, South Africa on November the 30th of 2025. And we're going to be staying through December 2nd, the 7th of 2025 because it is their summertime season and it is going to be super, super lit. That's more of a, I would say, elevated luxury level experience because we are going to be looking at real estate. We are going to be investigating like visas and that sort of thing. So there's a lot more added to the trip. But if you want to like just explore Africa, see Zanzibar, clear kayak in the Indian Ocean, like that is going to be the trip for you. All right, so I'm going to eat, and then we're going to talk a little bit about some of the do's and don'ts here in Thailand because I always think it's super important to know like as much as you can about the culture. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that in today's video. But first, y'all, I got to eat this food. I don't want to eat it on camera because people get real offended when you be eating on camera if they're not expecting you to be eating on camera. Actually, let's taste it. You know what? F it. Okay, F it. Let's taste the KFC in Thailand. Y'all want to know what the Bangkok KFC tastes like? Let's get into it. All right, so this is the chicken. I just got regular chicken drumlets, 2 chicken drumlets, because you can just like get a snack. And I felt like I really wasn't that hungry, and I knew I wanted to go to the pool. So let's taste. Yo, what kind of seasoning is this? This ain't no regular seasoning. It's spicy. It is spicy. I'm dropping food. Let me tell you something. You definitely gonna need some water after this. Oh my God. Spicy. All right. Try the fries. All right. The fries are good. Seasoned to perfection. They're not spicy like, yeah, these fries are perfect. But we're gonna need a little water because that wing is piping hot. Okay? Whew. Okay, so let's get into the video. Okay, so now that I have officially burned every taste bud off of my tongue with that KFC, I think it's time that we talk about some things that you should absolutely not do here in Thailand. I am going off of what I have read on the internet and some things that I have seen and heard while I've been here in the short period of time that I've been here. I am somebody who firmly believes in paying proper attention to the culture that you're going into when you're traveling, really trying to understand the basics of etiquette and just sort of the general vibe, reading the room, understanding what is happening and understanding what's not happening and what's not being said. So it really requires you to pay attention and to do a little bit of research. And so I am here to help you with that. You know, when I was first thinking about doing this list, I thought about also doing things that you absolutely should do here in Thailand as well, which I probably will, but I think that that will come a bit later in the trip because I think that I'm still getting to know Bangkok. So I think maybe a Bangkok video on things that you should do would be great, and maybe a Phuket things that you should do while in Phuket video would also be great because I will have been to both of those places. Okay, so first things first. One of the biggest things that I think has really smacked me over the head since I've been here is the water, okay? And whether or not you can drink the water from the tap. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you in my experience thus far. When I was traveling on Turkish Airways and Turkish Airlines, the food on the flight was absolutely exquisite. This has nothing to do with Thailand, but I'm going someplace with this. The food on the plane was absolutely exquisite. It was delightful. The food in the lounge was absolutely delightful. However, while I spent my about 10 hours in the lounge in Turkey, I'm not sure if it was something that I ate. I'm not sure what happened, but my stomach was giving me the troubles, okay? When I tell you the troubles, I was like, what did I eat? What did I eat or what did I drink? Now, it could have been one of two things, right? It could have been, I haven't really had much alcohol since my dad passed. If I have, it was, I think the one time I did have more than normal was a friend of mine had asked me to go out to brunch with him. And so I went out to brunch with him. He just needed a day out. And that was fun, but what I realized was the next day I had a really bad hangover. And outside of that, the only thing I've had is champagne. Now, typically I know what champagne I'm drinking. And the only thing that I can think of is when I was in the lounge, I had a glass of champagne. And then when I went back to have a second glass, I noticed that the champagne had been out for a while. So it was flat. So I don't know if maybe that had something to do with my stomach issues. All I can say is I arrived in Thailand with stomach issues. So with that being said, even this morning when I woke up on day 2, I felt like something is going on with my stomach. So I can't say that it has anything to do with Thailand. I can't say that it has anything to do with the food on my flight. All I know is that something along the way has been troublesome for my digestive system. Now, having said that, the food and everything that I've had thus far has been absolutely amazing. But let's go back to the tap water because that's a big thing. And when we talk about digestive issues, I'm not necessarily sure what's going on with the tap water here, but we are been advised not to drink the tap water, right? So they do provide you with plenty of bottled water in the rooms. And in most places where they're serving ice from machines that have already been, the water's already been filtered, from my understanding. So it is just a common practice, I think, or just common knowledge at this point that drinking the water, the tap water in general, I would say is probably not the best idea. But that is, again, this is what I've heard. This is what has been advised to me. This is what the research says online. So that is what I'm going with. Be aware, be advised. Even when I brush my teeth, I am brushing my teeth with a bottle of water that they have given us in the room, and I'm using that bottle of water to brush my teeth. End of story. Okay, so this next thing is it's gonna sound very, very interesting, and I don't know the workaround for this because I'm gonna explain to you the process that I was told, but I'm also gonna give you the reality of that. I do have a bidet in my room, but it's the kind of a bidet where you pull it up and you spray under there, right? So the rule is that you should not flush toilet paper. It says in most places toilet paper should be disposed of in a bin that is provided. There is a trash bin right beside the toilet. So for me, I'm a wet wipes kind of guy anyway. Like I just always have been. I just find that they to me feel a lot more sanitary, and they are allegedly flushable, right? So the process for wiping is that you are to spray and then you are to wipe with one of your hands or with the paper, the toilet paper, and then deposit that toilet paper in the garbage. That's the process, and that's all I'm gonna give you. That's what I'm told. Do not flush the toilet paper. I know that sounds crazy, but figure it out. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell you. Figure it out. That's my advice. Some of these are going to be up to your interpretation. Some of them are going to be these are some things that I've just kind of been told not to do. And I wanted to give you the most interesting ones because I felt like I could give you some ones that I feel like are commonplace, but what would be the fun in that? Another one is that buying Buddha statues to take out of the country is illegal. So that is not something you should do, okay? Now, I'm just gonna tell you what it says. It says it's illegal to take Buddha statues out of the country, but I sure enough have seen some souvenir shops that sell Buddha-like things. I have not purchased any of those things. Now that I know, I will not be purchasing those things. This was something I did not know prior to coming here. And I am just, it is something I have no intentions of doing. Okay? If I did not know this and I saw them being sold, I wouldn't think or know without doing research that that was illegal to do. So this is why I'm telling you, if you didn't know, you might have found yourself in a position where someone is selling you this and then you're purchasing it, and then when you try to leave, you get got or yanked. I mean, I don't know what happens. All I know is it says it's illegal here when I look online, and from what I have been told. So I'm going off of two very different aspects. I am going to give you a 2 for 1. Okay? Do not touch a person's head. The second portion of that would be to limit public displays of affection. So let's go back to the first one. Apparently, touching someone's head is considered very disrespectful because the head is considered the most sacred part of the body in Thai culture. So don't be putting your hands on nobody else's head but your own. Now, I don't know why you would do that anyway, but don't do it. I don't care if you see somebody's braids and you want to know what they feel like. If you see somebody's silk weave and you want to know, I mean, I don't know. Just don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Don't touch nobody's head. Don't touch nobody, okay? just keep your hands to yourself, because public displays of affection can be considered inappropriate. So I put those two in one because I felt like, don't touch nobody, especially if you don't know them. So you keep your hands here within your sphere of influence. Keep your hands here in your box, okay? And you will do well. So that's my little list of things to not do here in Thailand. Let me know what you have heard. Let me know what your experience has been. If you live here and you have seen this video, let me know the context for which you have come to understand these rules, these cultural norms, these regulation, whatever you want to call them. I want to know what you think, what you feel, what your opinion is, what you've experienced. Just like I let y'all know what that KFC was like, tell me what your experience has been like. But yeah, so those are just some fun facts for you to know. And again, we will do, for me, I want to do a video that we talk about all the things you should do while you're here. I'm sure I won't even have discovered a fraction of what you should do. I will only know what my experience has been. So that's it for this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something from it. And I hope that you consider also traveling with us. You know, these group trips, the first one, I felt like I was so stressed about it because I didn't know what was going to be expected of me as a host, and I didn't know what to expect from the people that were coming. But I think for some reason with this trip, having done one already, I feel just at ease. And maybe it's being here in Thailand where I do feel like the culture is so relaxed in so many different ways. I don't know, I just feel more at ease here. So, you know, I just thought I would give you guys the rundown of what's going on here in Thailand from my perspective. So let me know what you guys want to see more of. I think I'm about to head to the pool and just relax a bit and chill after I drink 2 large bottles of water to clear out the burning fire that's happening in the pit of my belly. Speaking of digestive issues, what in the world am I doing eating hot and spicy KFC? I have no idea, but such is life. Okay, so with that being said, please subscribe to the channel. Consider coming with us to Zanzibar or to Cape Town. And I can honestly tell you that, you know, traveling has been changing my life, and especially traveling while also experiencing grief. I feel like it is a very healing part of my process. And, you know, while I was initially nervous about coming, I am so glad that I'm here. So there you have it. I'll catch you in the next video.